Today is Saturday, May 19th, 2018. We're going to rant a little bit about hypocrisy. So there seems to be a great deal of hypocrisy being displayed these days in politics, in social affairs in America. When you are blind to your own darkness, then you cannot completely see. You are blinded. It's very difficult, I would say, for all of us to look at ourselves honestly, to see our darkness. Hypocrisy is a symptom of not knowing yourself, of not knowing the darkness within you. The law of attraction, as taught in pop culture, suggests that we are whatever we want to be. All we have to do is say that, and we are that. It pretty much almost teaches us to willfully ignore the truth. And just, if the truth doesn't suit us, ignore it and focus on what does. And at best, it's handicapping us to where we never really evolve. Because in order to evolve, we have to see ourselves completely, truthfully, and honestly, ugliness and beauty, and then accept it and love it anyways. That's the trick. And you can pretty much almost spot someone who is doing this because they have humility, because they recognize that they are flawed. And the more they get to know their flaws intimately, the more humble they become. And you can pretty much spot the people that aren't practicing this because they lack this humility. They have a chip on their shoulder. They seem to think they clearly see all the negativity around them, but they don't see it within them. So they see a separateness. They see, well, I don't know what's wrong with all this bad stuff out here because I've got it all together here. And that just keeps us ignorant, which then makes us easy to manipulate and control. Because when you ignore the darkness within you, it actually gets stronger. It can actually take control of us then. We don't even know it because we're ignoring it. So it could be leading us astray and we would have no idea. And it's very clever. The divide that we're experiencing in America, the polarization that we're experiencing, is between these two groups of people. The people that have recognized the darkness within them and the people that are ignoring it. And so what's the remedy for this hypocrisy? I think the only remedy is an individual process. The only person that can look within is the individual. And so this is why we fight for the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. This is why it's worth fighting for. It's because it's the only system of government that I'm aware of that allows for this pursuit to freely take place. Most teachings that where you will find the process of doing this, of looking within and seeing your dark side, seeing yourself completely and wholly, are religious and spiritual practices. And it is the U.S. Constitution and the Bill of Rights that allows the freedom not only for us to pursue these religious practices, but to ensure that the rights of the individual come first. If you don't allow the individual to come to a place of balance, which can only be done on an individual level, then you have an imbalanced society made up of imbalanced individuals. So the only way to get to that sort of global ideal utopia, which is never going to happen, but it's a good thing to go for. The only way to get there is to support and encourage the individual, to allow enough freedoms for the individual to have an opportunity to look within and discover for themselves what this is all about. And I might be completely wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things, and I know very little. But that's my rant for today. In closing, may we all find the strength and the guidance to go within and learn about ourselves. And then we can all unite together in a common ground of knowing that we hardly know anything. It'll be beautiful. Thanks for joining me in my first rant. Have an excellent weekend. I'll see you soon.